on, the Miami Heat clearly had an interesting summer. They lost LeBron James, and they had to rebuild with guys like Danny Granger, McRoberts. Yeah. Should I continue on or no?
List all
but anyway,
bro.
What do you guys expect from the LeBron James list Miami Heat this upcoming season?
Who cares?
It's
I really don't. I don't really care. I mean, Duane Wade last season to me was like, he's not that guy anymore. He's not an all-star. He's not an all-NBA player. And he played, 54 games last year?
Yeah.
And now he's saying, I'm ready to play more minutes. Like, he's not even physically capable of stopping or creating off the dribble. He doesn't have that lift anymore. He's not going to be that superstar guy. Chris Bosh is going to be better than last year, but...
He's going to get more shots than last year.
Right, but my point is, even if he plays like Chris Bosh, who's played for the Raptors, that's not great. Luol Deng is good, but they don't have the pieces. And
with a wide open East.
Just like Sway, they don't have the answers either.
doesn't know.
Shots, as always. But I don't see Chris Bosh putting up Toronto Raptor numbers. I actually don't even. I see him getting bodied in the paint because he's gonna have to put on back that muscle.
He's gonna
that he
spread
had
out
in
the
Raptors.
floor. He got paid to
I
be
think
that
that's
guy.
better. I
He's
think
gonna spread the floor, right?
because he's been able to do what he did in Toronto and what he learned in Miami, he's going to be able to mix those things up. And now they made him the man. As a matter of fact, we said this on the show. He should be paying LeBron James for leaving. He got paid $30 million more than he would have gotten anywhere else because LeBron left. Now he's the man. Now he has an opportunity at 30, which is very tough
That's
to be that guy and to step up his game. But your game doesn't elevate after 30 unless you're Steve Nash playing with Mike D'Antoni. You'll never win anything, but you'll have stats.
Exactly.
So he didn't have that system down in Miami. So
I think also Chalmers became the third guy, and I think he's been working on his game.
wait, we're gonna stop you right now.
Stop me, please.
That movie.
He's the third guy. Who's the third guy now?
It doesn't.
There's 5 guys in the
It's a
court.
big
Luol
difference.
Deng, yo.
Luol Deng?
A two-time
Way
All-Star.
better than
a two-time All-Star.
Tell you, the way that Miami's gonna play, Chalmers is
Deng.
the third guy.
You're wow.
Watch it.
I don't agree with that. You
I'll ask you a
guys
question real quick. This will clear the whole thing up. When was the last time you watched basketball?
Yesterday.
Oh,
That's it this
I'm just
morning.
messing with you.
I was watching you when you were talking. I played 2K this morning.
All right,
Chalmers was my third guy.
that works. Then. That works. Then. If you say that, you're good.
Moving on. Going on to a team that we aren't expecting to do much, aka the surprise team, the team that's going to come out of nowhere and shock the world, as you want to say, as Juwan Howard once said. What do you guys got for surprise?
That's a tough call because I mean,
It really is.
to
You're
say
one
that
injury
someone's
away
going to
from
come out,
somewhere.
yeah, exactly. Come out and really surprise people. I think there's surprise teams we expect to do well.
I would say Charlotte.
I
would say Charlotte. I'm sorry. Great minds.
There you go. Exactly.
I'm gonna limit you guys to 2 more daps. That's it. Hey?
2 more?
No.
2 more. It's past the limit.
You guys haven't dapped yet? Do you guys have a chemistry issue that we're not aware of?
Yeah, because he's wearing some abs.
Clearly, see?
So down with that.
So Charlotte's on the verge. I think Steve Clifford gives them stability in the coaching ranks. Michael Jordan finally stepped out of trying to find the talent. Got Rich Cho from Portland. So now they have an identity. And with Big Al down low, you got Kemba Walker, who's going to play a contract year.
Do you think
Lance Stevenson, and they went, they're from New York. So they have a chemistry right away.
I think you're going to question Kemba Walker, but I think
I was going to question Kemba Walker and Lance Stevenson coexisting.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I think so too.
Really?
And Lance Stevenson's ability to be a playmaker.
7
too.
seconds left on the clock. Who has the ball?
Kemba.
Kemba Walker.
That's Kemba.
I think Al Jefferson has the ball, but
No, because when you want to create off the bounce, it's going to be Kemba.
Yeah.
Because he's hit so many game winners for them. But during the game, to manage the game, they'll have Kemba off the ball because he can shoot off the run. That's not Lance's game per se. If he's handling the ball, here's a guy who led the league in triple doubles last year. You don't want to take that away from him. So he's going to handle the ball a great deal, and Kemba will play off the ball.
And play defense.
And
you got Noah Vonleh as well.
I'm not really sold on
not
him
sold on
because I
him.
saw his summer league
I'm just
stuff.
saying
He's
you
a
got,
fake man's Chris Bosh, or the poor man's Chris Bosh, man, looking like it.
Yeah, but that's the next.
He's a
young
poor
body.
man's
who can
He's
learn
back
from
beyond both.
Chris Tate.
I'm giving him too much. I actually like Noah Vonleh, so let me stop.
Remember Chris Tapp? That's what he reminds me of, man. He's not looking like a player that's going to be.
Hey, I think for a deep team that's got a young, big body talent that Al
I like
Johnson
that.
tutor is going to help.
Yeah.
So we got Charlotte in agreement over here. What about you guys?
Detroit, man. I think Detroit's going to shock. Detroit kind of they low key made a couple of good moves. Not a lot is
Jody
expected.
Meeks?
Not a lot is
DJ
expected.
Augustine.
Not
I think
much
it
is
was a good
Augustine.
pickup.
Oh, Karan Butler, the
old guy.
riding remains of Karan Butler.
What? Seriously? Like, really?
But they
Again,
got
wide open East. I just feel like a lot of people are expecting them not even to make the playoffs. I think they're going to be making contention.
Stan Van Gundy is going to have to break up at least 3 fights between Greg Monroe and Josh Smith.
I don't think Josh Smith ends the season.
I forgot to throw Brandon Jennings in there too.
Yeah, like
I don't see Josh Smith actually ending the season in that jersey.
that contract is hard to move.
It is, but I think because Joe Duane realized that was a mistake, and I think that the new owner or the new GM is going to realize that too, and he's going to actually get rid
The
of
new
it.
GM actually happens to be sitting on the bench.
The coach.
Okay, that's
Pretty much. Dexter, you're surprised?
I got the Knicks. I think with the new ownership and new coaching and the weight loss of Carmelo, he's going to look really good. I'm telling you right now. Calderon is a great addition because he could talk to Bargnani. Bargnani's really stupid. So, Calderon and Bargnani. Bargnani averaged 20 points in the league before, so I'm counting on him right now.
Wow.
I got this. This is why it's a surprise, guys. This is why I say it.
That might be an April Fool's joke.
That's why I
It's
say
not even
it.
a surprise.
With my surprise, I'm going to go with the New Orleans Hornets. Because I think... Sorry. Wow. Okay.
We're throwback.
Pelicans. Nice save. The New Orleans Pelicans, because Anthony Davis
Whatever
is
this is contagious.
Anthony Davis is about to live up to all the hype that has been bestowed upon him. He's ready to make that leap, and I think he's actually going to make the Pelicans a playoff team this year. So I think that's the surprise.
in the West.
No. And
Any
I
team
think
that
so.
has Eric Gordon and Tyreek Evans on it, and Austin Rivers, it's hard for me to trust.
I think AD's enough to.
And Ryan Anderson.
But they did get Omar Sheik, which is okay.
That's good.
That's
for
Not a
them.
playoff team though.
Not a playoff team. Not a
team.
playoff team, but if they're in the East, they're a playoff team. But not in the West.
I don't think
Everyone's
they're a playoff
everyone's
team.
a playoff team.
Really?
at least.
Nope.
I think AD is going to be a big surprise this year, so I'm riding with you.
Yeah.
I'm riding with the AD, not the rest of the team.
My man Dexter said something about weight loss, so why don't we move on to that? Weight loss in the NBA. We've had a couple of guys this summer take a couple of selfies and pictures, and they're looking a lot slimmer.
liking them?
They're looking, I love those selfies. They're looking a lot slimmer. And is this like a fad? Is this gonna last long? Or are we gonna see a lot more guys trimming down? Is it even gonna do much to improve their games?
I think it'll help LeBron. I don't think it's going to help Carmelo Anthony because he's always been a bigger guy.
He's a bully.
Yeah, he
He's a bully.
bullies people on the blocks, and that's part of his game. And that's not having that extra mass. I think is going to affect the game.
I think it's going to be good for both of them. They're both Carmelo is 30 right now, and I think LeBron will be 30 in December. Years and years of playing nonstop basketball, they wear on you. It wears on your body, it wears on your knees and your joints. They're thinking about, playing into their late 30s. You have to think about nutrition. Look at Ray Allen. Here's a guy who's always in shape. He didn't want to play preseason at all. He's
not playing until after the All-Star week.
He's going to wait until playoff run. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll join this first.
Think about it. He's in shape.
Yeah.
So if you want to prolong your career, for guys who play the way that LeBron and Carmelo play, it's good for them as they get up in age, the 12th year in the NBA, to lose some weight.
LeBron's style can adjust. Carmelo's style is
It's fixed.
his same style.
Do you realize Carmelo Anthony in high school, the jab step jumper was pro level ready in high school. That's his foundation. When he gets on that wing, if you can't stop him from bullying his way to the basket, you don't think he can pull up over the top of you with that jab step?
But do you want to?
he's going to have to.
That's his game too.
But I think the best I've seen of the Knicks is when Carmelo Anthony's playing the 4, and he's playing the 4 on the defensive end. What's going to
When
happen?
he was bullying
What's
people.
going to happen? They're not going to make the playoffs. But he will score a lot of points.
Yeah.
But not with this new system.
Just saying he's not
It's
going to play much of the floor this year.
It's designed for him to be more fluid in the offense and to do more. And what Michael Jordan, what Kobe Bryant, what Scottie Pippen told him was to be patient and wait and learn how to play the triangle. And it's hard to say no to guys who have rings and he doesn't in his 12th year.
That's actually jumping right into my next question. What about the Knicks?
Segues over kids.
What's going on? What's going on this season with the Knicks?
My surprise team.
Your surprise team, Dexter.
Yes.
I like J.R. Smith talking to Phil Jackson.
Right.
I like that. I like
You
him
like when he said it's
talking.
going to take him 2 months to win the triangle?
Yeah, I like that because he's not faking it. He's not faking it. He knows like what he's about, and he's not gonna fit in it right away, right?
Yeah, but knowing
I like-
that. Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Knowing that it's the triangle and this is an opportunity for him to excel as a player and really mature because he's been a knucklehead for the past how many years in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
He should have like soaked it in like Shumpert as soon as Phil came.
But he has no good coaches. He had no good coaches.
Yeah, but
That's
now
not
he
a
has
personal
good-
problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's not his fault.
LeBron James never had a good coach his entire
Eric
career.
Spoelstra?
Get the hell out of here.
Won 2 rings.
I really think that J.R. Smith is a part of the key to the Knicks in the sense if he can play heady, smart basketball, just offensively be on the wing, on the triangle, he can help his team. But
And if he can't, welcome to the Tim Hardaway Jr. era.
Oh yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
straight up.
Dead serious.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
you
he's
look at
ready
the
to-
Knicks. I'm really, I guess, emboldened by their bold moves with the signing of DJ Mabenga. See?
we're the critics.
That's right.
Yeah,
This guy here.
So I pronounced the N
He's got some
so
big
no
ears.
one will remember
DJ Bang.
DJ Banga. Anyway,
Lakers.
He's on Lakers. I know this.
well, they're all old Lakers,
He
right?
knows the triangle.
He knows the
Yeah.
triangle. He's a guy who can spell Samuel Dallenberg.
Oh boy.
Who will not get the triangle at all early on. I'm just not even knocking him. I'm just saying what it is. If J.R. Smith is telling you this, and he's a guy who actually gets like mad burn in the NBA, Dallenberg will not learn
You
the
still have the
triangle.
Bargnani factor.
Oh, come
You
on.
do it.
And is Amari what Amari said?
Let me tell you
something.
something. That's team brain cramp right there. and I feel it's hard for me to feel sorry for Carmelo Anthony because we knew the minute he said he was going to be a free agent, he was signing back in New York. He's always been about his money. He's going to always be about his money. So as much as he tells you he wants to win a title, he knows better than that. It's not going to happen in New York City.
He's a New York kid. Like he was born and raised like that. He's not.
Yeah,
he wasn't gonna sign for it.
That's fair, but he needed to like sign for a little less to make the team better. The team is garbage.
He did sign for less. He didn't sign for 5 years and 129. He signed for 5 years and 124. This
That's the only exception. You know, you can get somebody.
Last question for the Knicks. Are they making the playoffs?
Yes.
No.
in the WNBA, yes.
Okay.
I know the Liberty looking pretty good this year. I don't know if you guys check them out.